Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Taimanin. Today we're gonna check the update, but before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you need the content. Also, a quick announcement, I already have the tier list ready, I'm just editing the video. So, let's get right into the update. So, Incognito Teacher Package. This is the new Decisive package for Asuma. The package comes with the custom, a copy of the UR weapon, a copy of the SR weapon, and 100 gems. I mean, it's very standard. Let's check very quickly the gacha for this Decisive set. We have Incognito, Kamimura, Asuma. So, did I say Maika at the beginning? It's Asuma. So, increase damage dealt to debuffed enemies by 12% up to 24% when attacking with the skills inflict damage reduction on enemies by 10% up to 20% for 8 seconds. So generic damage increase 24%. I mean, it's weak compared to other damage increase supporters, sure, but this is not its role. Its role is supportive. It reduces the damage of the enemy, of the main enemy, and that way you're going to become tankier, and also proc other effects, so it's not that bad. Then extra passive increases allies damage to demon type enemies by 20% up to 40%. This is the highest party-wide damage increase that we have right now, but big but it's only against demon enemies. And until Edwin comes back, this is kind of pointless for Total War. I mean, it will have a niche in the future, sure, but it is not the Shinmora, the Taimanin Shinmora supporter that gives you huge attack on its own. No, so, and on top of that, it gives you the party-wide effect. No, this one is kind of below average, maybe, and then it has this super busted extra passive. So maybe you want to grab one copy. Then, active. Deal damage equal to 180% up to 360% of attack to enemies in front, and inflict bleed equal to 300% of damage every 2.5 seconds for 12.5 seconds on a 70-second cooldown. Kinda underwhelming, but there are some advantages. Like, let me elaborate. Bleed is really important on Total War, but unfortunately this is on the active. Because you want to use Hisui on the active slot, always. And Bleed allows you to constantly attack the enemy, even if you get stunned or groggy or you're out of range. So that allows you to keep the combo stack up. So Bleed is very useful, but not on the active, not with that low of a damage increase. So yeah, unfortunately this doesn't look as promising. Maybe grab the copy on the Desire shop and that's it. But what about the weapon? Increases damage of Thunder God to Ofei by 35% up to 70% and restores 5% of lost HP after the skill is used. Increase critical rate by 20% up to 40%. So this weapon is pretty bad. I mean, the damage increase is okay. Let me just show you very quickly. I think I still have yeah, perfect. This is gonna be great. So I am using this whatever weapon, no damage effects or whatever, is just raw stats. Let's see how much damage I can deal. That's 13 million. Well, did I have all the... Yeah, I have all of these effects. So I'm just gonna change it very quickly. I remove this. I take this. I put the critical damage increase water, Magatamas, over here. And now let's check the difference in damage. So over here, it was 13, we said? 13. And this is doing 24. So it's more than double. I mean, that's good. But you know what's not good? The fact that this has a small glitch that you might want to be aware of. So we just mentioned that we have the let's go to over here. Perfect. We just mentioned that we have the HP recovery effect over here. So I'm just gonna take damage. Okay, and then I cast the attack and you see the heal there. Very insignificant, by the way. It's awful that this is supposed to be a healing weapon and it doesn't provide healing. Like, whenever they give lost HP, they should have a minimum of 15%. But, well, maybe you didn't see what just happened. Let me do that again. So I'll just spam this and... Did I heal? No, I didn't heal. There's a glitch. If you use a follow-up attack too early, you won't heal with this weapon. Nice. So not only it's an atrocious healing, it can also miss. Great. So the weapon is fine to increase damage for Asuma, but she already did good damage with all her builds. Like, I mean, of course, the green is the weakest one, sure, but it compensates by having the good critical supporters. And this one, the damage felt not as good as red, sure, but it was still competent. Now it feels almost on par, not on par, but almost on par with red. But you are still forced to use the Massacre Kunai supporter on the main, or you're gonna die. Like, that's really bad. Even if you want not to commit to Massacre supporter, the ambitious weapon is way better, which is why Creamery. Let's see, what else do we have on this update? So we have the repeat for Secret Gift Ingrid. It's here if you want her. I mean, not the best value. I don't recommend getting this. If you already have the custom, you get gems instead. But just wait for the rerun for this one. Then we have a login event. The login event is going to be a couple coins, like 4 rotation coins, 1 dismantling device, an orb element kit UR 3 times, and 3 limited gacha coins. So it's not bad. Be sure to log in. What else do we have? We have the campaigns. So reduce AP cost in event story. That's nice. So there's some significance to this that I have to mention, something important, but let's check the missions that I already claimed. So you can get operational plans, material kit high, blank emblem, crystal fragment, accelerator, orb element kit UR times 3, gacha coin times 2, and James times 30. So yeah, that's good. Talking about the reduction on AP. Well, for that we're also going to mention the rerun of an event that we have over here, Clash Chinatown Crossfire. So this will give you the Entomic Natsubasara. If you already have this at 5 out of 5, dismantle this. If you don't, keep it at 5 out of 5. We always keep the 5 out of 5 because those give stats. Okay, that's important. It's gonna help you out. So yeah, this is a very bad supporter overall. So if this is your second copy, you can use it on the dismantling facility. But more important, we have this half AP campaign, and right now it's an excellent time for you to use your heavy Shika pack. Why do I say so? Because if you have a good amount of potions saved and you are willing to farm skill points, this event is insane. Number one, you're not wasting your AP over here because you can exchange your crystals for tablets of assault and tablets of survival, which will give you more arena coins. That's important. But more important than that is how fast this is. Like, let me show you. This stage is extremely small and it's just one wave. So we can just do this. Let me show you. It's insane. Insane. So I just skip the animation. I go just a tiny bit to the front. Attack, hold attack, and done. It's over. It's over. For 3 seconds. 3 seconds, yeah. That's why I mentioned that you should do this. And why is it important that we're doing this on red? It's not only the specific stage with only one wave. There's another thing. So we have combat ready Fuma Amane, which gives more skill points. And if you're using the Heavy Shika pack, you also get more skill points and more runs. So yeah, that's really good. And let's say that you are using a character that doesn't have a good AoE attack. Like, let's see. I'm gonna use Asuma. Asuma is another great farmer for this, but I'm just gonna do a slight change by doing this. So I use Asuma. I go a bit to the front. Come on, come on, come on. There. Just a tiny bit to the front and active. Oh, I miss. Let's do that again. I mean, I have AP to spare, so you have to move. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as clone Yuki. She's insane. She has such a huge AoE. So to the front and there. Yeah, 3 seconds. Nice. And well, she can also do this naturally. She doesn't need to do the active, just so that you know. Let's do that again. She can use her skills and she's good. What was the command? I forgot. Is it hold debate? I think it's hold debate. Yeah, hold debate. And done. Yeah, simple, right? So this means gains on the skill point department, and that's one of the most annoying things to farm in this game. So this is your chance if you have the AP to spare and you're interested in doing this. Like another very efficient way to farm skill points is using these operation plans, but we usually want to save those for special occasions, or maybe when we have new characters. So that's something to take into consideration. Then the pickup gacha, sure, for Asuma. Then World Tour. We have repeat skins for Rin, Mirabelle, and Astaroth if you want to grab those skins. And we also have a new permanent skin in the form of Bunny Girl White. I mean, nice skin, but white. I really wanted this character to be better. Let's hope that Grimoire fixed this character at some point. Additional custom, club, logging, event, compensation. So let me explain. Here it says, we have distributed the following compensation to all commanders to address the issue where rewards could not be obtained despite surpassing the 20 club members. So yes, there was that. Fortunately, they gave boxes to those who were affected. And then we have suspension of cheaters, and that's it. So remember, we have the new challenge arena. This time it's going to be Oboro, Felicia, and Eleanor. All of them with aggressive builds. So that's interesting. Let's see. On Total War, the tickets for the children event, they are gone, obviously. We still have all these items if you want to grab them. The special limited Nanomachine and Blueprint, Nanomachine Blueprint and Demonite Shard. The coins, be sure to grab whatever you need and want from this. Is there something else? Nothing is special over here, nothing is special over here. I think I'm missing something. No, I think that's about it. So Anyways, I'll be sharing with you the tier list on the next video, and after that I will be doing an evaluation, which you already know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna be doing an evaluation about this decisive set. So let me know in the comments what you think about the update, if you're pleased, if you are displeased, if you are grabbing this decisive set, the skins, or anything. Well, that's about it for today. I hope you found this useful, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!